What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Games, the podcast, which technically is about video games, but we kind of just talk about whatever the hell we want to. As
Right.
always, I'm here with James. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's up, Brian? How's it going?
It's going well, man. Going well. Uh, Still playing Days Gone. I got to a point in that game where I swore it was the end of the game, and then it just keeps going.
I saw that in the chat. You were saying like this might have suited well as like DLC.
Yeah, I mean, they could have totally frozen wilds this part, especially because it seems like in this second.
Don't spoil it too much.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I was just gonna say in this second area that you go to. That's all I'm gonna say. It seems to run a little iffier than the first area.
Oh, real like performance wise.
Yeah. Uh, so I feel like they could have held that part. Made it DLC. Worked out the kinks a little bit better.
Polished it a little bit better.
Yeah. But I'm still having a lot of fun with it. It's still a really good game. I took down my first horde this morning. I felt like a total badass.
Tight.
Yeah, it was awesome. I finally got some decent weapons, that have big ammo mags and shit like that. So
Yeah.
whenever
Yeah,
I
I want to
saw the
play that game some
opportunity,
more.
I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. And I thought there was like at 2 points I was like, oh shit, I don't got this. I'm gonna get fucked. But I was able to
Yeah.
get through. It was good.
Yeah, I want to play more of that game. It's what little I got to play of when I rented it seems interesting,
Yeah, I really like the story. I've got my bike pimped out so much now. Like it's like way better now than when it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
And you can, customize your bike and make it whatever color, or they have their own like wraps you can put on the bike. Like once you finish
Oh, that's cool.
storylines and shit, it's pretty neat. Yeah. Um, I I don't know. I find myself liking the game more the more I play it, even though I
Uh-huh.
had that thing where I was like, huh, like they could have ended the game here. It was a good end, and now it just kind of kept on going. But uh, I mean, I find myself doing all the side shit. Like if I run into, a side mission on my way to a main mission, it's like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So I don't
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really find that stuff, as repetitive as I think some of the other reviewers did. But everybody has their own opinions, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying it, then fuck what the other people are saying, basically.
True. And it seems like that's what a lot of people are doing anyways.
Yeah, there's
UK
really, it's like
sales
you
were like
find,
really good on it, and Twitter, there's like Twitter videos all the time of people playing Days Gone.
yeah, I saw it's like very polarizing. Like some people really like it, some people really hate it. Like there's no in the middle. Even though the review scores are kind of middle of the line, it seems like the people who are not reviewers either really hate it or really like it.
Yeah, yeah, it does look that way. Other than Overwatch, you been playing anything else, man?
I played some Wolfenstein. I played it before, and then it just came out on Game Pass. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I played both of the. I played the first one, and then that little. What was it called? The Old Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm gonna spoil it because it's fucking like a half game kind of, and it's old.
Yeah, it's like 5 years now.
Where you fight that fucking big, huge Nazi at the end, like Nazi mummy. That one, right? Old Blood.
Yeah, I never did. I have Old Blood, but I never did play it. So
It's good.
more Wolfenstein.
But yeah, that game just looks fucking stunning. Like with the 4K stuff, like
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
it's 4K and it runs at like 60 frames a second and it looks fucking amazing. Like, I mean, the game's fun and all. I don't know. Like, they try to force you into stealth moments that I don't think work very well because I end up getting seen in 5 seconds and then I just start running around mowing people down. But I don't know. It's a fun game. I figure I started it. I might as well try to like get it handled before my Game Pass goes away in a week.
Yeah, I never did beat Wolfenstein 2. It got to a point where it was being controller breaking hard.
Yeah, that's how the first one got.
Yeah, I was able to make it through the first one, but this one seems almost even more difficult in some ways. I have no idea why they did that, but
Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but and the only reason I'm playing it is because it's on Game Pass, you know. So I'm hoping my Game Pass runs out, they'll throw another deal out there. Like this last time, I got 3 months for $3. So
it seems
you know,
like
just
they're throwing those deals around all the time. So I'm sure you'll be able to,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I keep the games that I like downloaded just in case a deal like that comes around, so I don't have to re-download them, you know.
right, right.
But besides that, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, just a lot of Overwatch. I had my kids over the weekend, so you know, my son, he's like an addict. He loves playing that game. Um, we played a little bit of Red Dead 2, but nothing serious. Like we'll just when my kids are over, we'll just fucking run around, and they like to catch horses for some reason in the game. So I spent about a good hour like catching horses with them.
Nice. That's cool, man.
But yeah, I mean, Overwatch is what I'm playing. Um, yeah, that game is awesome at times, but it's sometimes like you said, it gets controller breaking fucking difficult for me.
Right.
Um, yeah, I'm trying to climb the goal. Like I've got the closest I've been in forever, and then I ended up fucking losing a bunch last night, and that's how it goes. So hopefully tonight I can fucking regain all the shit that I lost.
Good luck, man. I hope the best for you there for sure.
Yeah, I think I did fuck up my controller because like you run into people who are unless you're playing with 6 people, you're gonna run into somebody who's a dick.
Mm.
So you know, it's just like, God damn it, we could have won. I'm like sitting here twisting my controller sometimes.
Shit. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. I found a group of people. They seem to play all right, and like, so that's all you really need.
Heck yeah, man. That's what I do with Firewall. Is I have the, when I do play, I've been playing Days Gone so much, I've kind of been ignoring Firewall. But I have my own group of people that I roll with every time I play that. It's
Yeah,
pretty fun. I should
yeah.
check that out. They probably got a new update by now. Sure.
I'm hoping that Friday my buddy's around because I'm gonna be in town on Friday. So I'm hoping my buddy's around and he'll have that gun available for me to go pick up.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope, dude. Heck yeah. Get
So
on
then we
that
can play some
Firewall.
Firewall.
Probably stream that
Yeah.
shit.
And I mean, yeah, it's like I need to fucking put that VR to use because I haven't really been playing it ever since Overwatch took over my life in November. So,
Damn.
um, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why.
It's just one of those games that hooked you, man. That's cool. So, Sony is going to do another State of Play. When is that? That's Thursday. Yeah,
Oh,
that is
really?
Thursday. Yeah, but they said it's only going to be like 10 minutes long. They said it's going to
The
have,
other one wasn't that long, right? It was like half an hour,
yeah, maybe even less than that.
20
Uh,
minutes.
yeah, like 20 minutes, I think. This one they said is going to be around 10 minutes long. They're going to have a look at Medieval, is what they said. That game, Medieval, which is a remake. And then they said there's
Yeah.
one new game they're revealing, and then they're doing like some other little shit. But it's only 10 minutes
Is it a
long.
big game? Like,
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it could be a
what
big
if they're
game. It
like,
could be
hey,
another one of
dude, it's
those
fucking Knack 3.
Knack 3. Oh, God. People would
What if that
probably
happens?
freaking. It could happen. I mean, they
Right?
thought they were crazy enough to make Knack 2. So who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm interested in seeing it. I imagine it's going to be a smaller game, possibly even like a VR game that hasn't been unveiled yet, or something.
They have been using that to really push their VR stuff. That state of play. At
Yeah,
least they used the last one for a lot of VR. So
yeah. So we'll see what's good about that. We'll talk about whatever happens on it.
you know what, dude?
Next
I was realizing, like, I was sitting in my restroom today taking a shit, right? I was sitting there just thinking about stuff. And I was like, dude, wait. Next month is E3, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's coming out
Like,
really
what the hell?
fast.
I'm like, oh man, I have a lot of time on my hands right now. So, like, I'm thinking about trying to go to that FanFest thing, the Xbox thing. Because they're the only ones really doing something, right? And Bethesda.
Yeah, Sony won't be there. Square Enix is taking Sony's old spot. So they better have something to fucking talk about. That's all I gotta say. Like,
What is that, Sunday at 6 or Monday at 6?
yeah, 6 o'clock your time, 9 o'clock mine.
On a
Uh,
Monday, right? It's that
I
first
think,
day.
no, I think it's the last day. I don't remember. I'd have to look at it again.
It's probably that first day of E3.
But yeah,
Pretty sure.
Square Enix is taking Sony's old spot, and like I don't know what the hell they're gonna unless they got Final Fantasy VII remake.
Bethesda.
Like if they're ready to show it, I'm ready to see it. I'll believe it when I see it, though.
But you know these other companies, like EA's doing the thing in Hollywood like usual, which is not even that tight, dude. I went to it the first couple years and like people are just fucking people are lying to themselves if they think that shit is cool, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I got a Titanfall 2 shirt and I played Titanfall 2 the years that I went and that was all right, I guess, but I mean, the third year that I went, it was like the line was insane. They were all unorganized. Like, I don't know. It's not even worth it. Me and my buddy stood in line for 5 minutes, and then we're like, "Fuck this!" Like let's go drink and have fun. Like, we're not gonna
Right.
stand in this line.
Play the new
So,
Madden that's the same as the last Madden, and
right, FIFA on the Switch. Come on in, everybody.
yeah. Did they ever try that again? Probably not. FIFA on the
Did
Switch.
they?
Did they release the new FIFA on Switch? Probably not.
I don't know.
EA is one of
I
those
have
people
no
who are
clue.
like, oh, well, they did the same thing with the Wii, the Wii U, the GameCube. They like first they're like, oh, we're totally committed to Nintendo's console, and then they put like one or two things out, and they're like, oh, fuck this, we're not selling enough.
Right.
They just fucking dip the hell out.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like, hopefully, um, Microsoft like pulls off some shit. I don't know. I've been feeling bad for them, dude. Uh, I don't know. I'm not like a Microsoft fanboy. That is my console of like choice because everybody that I know plays on it. So
Right,
it's not like I don't have them both, and I've had them both since the beginning. So,
right.
but I feel bad for them, dude. They got their ass handed to them, dude. This fucking whole console's like as soon as you think, oh man, they're gonna come out with a dope game, Sony comes out with like a game that's 10 times better, as in like God of War
Yeah,
or Spider-Man or like the
Detroit,
list
which
can
I haven't played, but
right
apparently
like
it's really good.
so I hope they have something up their sleeves. I mean, yeah, tight if your console's more powerful than the next Sony one, but
There's no games.
you right, you gotta have fucking games, man.
Which it seems like in the next generation they will have that. I just don't know how big
But are
or
they gonna be
important
good?
those games are gonna be because like some of the studios they acquired are kind of like, okay, well, In Exile makes smaller RPGs.
That Obsidian though.
Obsidian is great, but we won't even see what their next game is until like 3 years from now because they were working on this other game that's coming out to
Yeah.
all consoles. What was it called? Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds?
That's a like spiritual successor to New Vegas, right?
Oh, totally. Yeah, they were totally taking jabs at Bethesda there for sure.
Dude, New Vegas is my favorite Fallout out of all of them. It has the most like weird and interesting story uh, from out of three New Vegas and four. New Vegas is the best one for
Yeah,
sure.
a lot of people say that. I never really got into the Fallout series uh, that much. I don't know Bethesda games when it's Bethesda Game Studios. I don't really like. I try to play most of them, but I don't really like how buggy those motherfuckers are, dude. Like they get
Yeah,
ridiculous, dude. And it's like I don't know when you got a game like The Witcher 3, which is one of those games that I think still hasn't really been surpassed by any game yet. Maybe there's a game out there that surpassed
yeah, I don't
it,
know.
but I don't know. Like,
That's what the cyberpunk is gonna be. It's like it's gonna be their fucking like one up to Bethesda, I think, because CD Projekt Red, they're gonna go to the first person view, which is fucking tight. Like,
yeah,
imagine playing The Witcher in first person. That would be cool. The combat probably wouldn't work, but I
bro,
mean that'd be cool, right?
that would be cool, especially if they did something in VR, like Witcher VR, first person. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, you get to bang on a horse in VR or a unicorn. You get to
Oh
bang
yeah,
on a unicorn in VR.
that that is an actual thing that happens in The Witcher 3. He's not making that up.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it was awesome though.
Yeah, that game's one of the best games that I've ever played.
Yeah, same dude. That game came out 4 years ago now. Well, three and a half. It was
2015.
yeah, like late 2015 though, right? Or no, it was earlier in 2015, wasn't it? It came out
I think so.
before MGS5. So yeah, like 4
I'll
years
tell
ago.
you. Um, yeah, I mean,
February, I think.
I'm hoping maybe they show something at E3, CD Projekt Red. That'd be nice.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to see more Cyberpunk. I know they had that gameplay like
That was a
reveal.
while ago, though, right?
Yeah, they had it on Twitch. I watched most of it. It was pretty dope.
That was like last year.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So they gotta have something.
I think it's good they're taking their time though. They're not, like I feel like Cyberpunk could totally just be a next gen game, and they're just not saying it.
I don't care. I'm like, I have the half step as in the Xbox One X, so um, I don't mind. Especially if I'll be able to play it on that.
Yeah, well, that's what the next gen seems to be looking like. Is we're gonna get a lot of cross generational games.
Which is fine.
Yeah, which I don't know, in some ways may hurt the new consoles because like a lot of
People
people
are
are
gonna
just gonna
wait
just
longer.
say fuck it, and just keep their PS4s and Xboxes. But
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
there's gonna be people who are so hyped to get the next PS4 or Xbox that they're gonna still run out and get it. I don't know. I'm pretty hyped for the PS5. I'll probably end up getting it like day one, if not close to day one. Because I've been like on
Okay,
the fence
so
about getting a Pro, but then it's like, well, I mean, the PS5's next
you
year.
might as well wait.
Just
Yeah.
fucking wait. You know what I mean?
Okay, so my first achievement unlocked on The Witcher is from 5/22/15. So I'm pretty
May.
sure that's when it came out.
Oh, okay. There you go. Came out in May. Yeah, that was before MGS5, which came out September 1st, I believe, of the same year.
And it's crazy. Like I have achievements throughout all the years up to 2018. Huh.
Damn. Crazy.
Well, I bought the DLC, which is fucking amazing also.
All of them are, yeah. The fucking one is
I'm
like a whole new game and actually won RPG of the Year in the Game Awards. And it's a fucking
Yeah,
DLC.
Blood and Wine.
Yeah, the Blood and Wine one.
That's the one I'm playing. Like I'm like 3/4 of the way through that. Like I keep going back and playing it a little, and then fucking I lay off of it for a while because Overwatch is obviously consuming me. Uh,
That
I'm a
game.
fucking addict, Brian.
Yeah. I feel you,
Real
man.
shit. I almost want to start playing it on PS4. Like I have it on PS4, and I almost want to just start playing it there because my account will be like my. They call it like a Smurf account, where like I'm way better than the the level
Level
that
you
my account is at. Yeah,
got. Fuck some people up there thinking you're a noob.
right. I'm so tempted because I got some people who play on PS4 too, but they're so busy, like families and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get people to play.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Um, you want to just go ahead and spoil Endgame? Spoil the shit out of Endgame.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
I
down.
mean, I don't think we have much else to talk about
That
game
that
wise.
movie's great,
It's
but not
amazing.
good.
Uh, yeah,
It's not my
that is
favorite.
that's funny you say that. You're like it's great but not good. I do get that too because there's certain parts of the movie where it's like, okay, you're just being like kind of fan servicey, like the time travel shit is funny, but also kind of like you're just doing, you're just showing us, the greatest
Yeah,
hits Avengers shit, you know what I mean? Which is fine, but it's kind of like not very creative, I guess.
yeah. They're just like doing the great. It felt like it was like a montage scene, almost like, hey, we're going back here. Hey, fucking Loki's gone in this fucking universe. Uh-oh.
Which
Like,
is obviously gonna lead into his TV show he's doing with Disney Plus. It's gonna be that
yeah,
Loki. I think that's almost obvious that that's what's happening. They fucked up the timeline there. That Loki is now off doing some fucked up shit, and then obviously at some point he'll have to
and he has a
bring the
Tesseract.
Tesseract back to where it came from, or else everything that happened in Endgame gets all fucked, right?
Yeah,
Right? I guess. I don't know. I don't
I
fucking.
think they fucking opened up like such a big can of worms. Like, it's so insane. Um, I don't know. I would say I like Infinity War a little bit better, just overall. But the battle scene in Endgame was dope. Like
Yeah.
when old Thanos comes back, and you're like, oh fuck, dude, he figured out like because there was two. Dude, I always forget her name.
Nebula.
Yeah, two nebulas at once, and he was able to just like hack her basically and see what's going on. Like that part was like, oh fuck, dude, this is gonna be tight.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's so many questions going on with this. Like like near at the end, whenever Cap is there and he's an old man, it's like, okay,
Yeah, dude, I knew that was gonna happen right when they sent him back. I was
yeah,
like, that
he's
fool's
going to
not
go.
fucking coming back.
He's going to go get him some fucking Peggy Puss. All right, that's what's
Right?
happening.
Right? Yeah, dude.
And good for him. Good for him. But shit, like
Right? He fucking
whenever
as
we see him as an old man, it's like, all right, so what? I guess there could have always been two Steve Rogers, and that's how they'll kind of explain it. Is that there was like the Steve Rogers that
yeah.
became Captain America, and then the Steve Rogers
The
that,
Steve Rogers that was just fucking banging it out.
yeah, which
Yeah.
makes it all kinds of sorts of weird if he's the father to that grandchild that he was wasn't he?
Whoa. Yeah, dude, he was
Yeah,
like having sex with her granddaughter.
yeah, he did do that, and it could have also been his daughter if you think about
Oh
it that way.
man. But
Yeah,
he didn't know yet because like he was not the Cap from the future that went to the past.
yeah,
He's that OG one.
but there's some
Yeah.
fucked up shit going on there.
He
uh,
didn't know it yet because he didn't go back and be with her. I don't know. Yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy. Some incest going on in the MCU.
yeah. I don't know. They'll probably just sweep that under the rug. Like, don't think about that.
Yeah.
We're on to you,
Yeah.
MCU. But yeah, there are two snaps in this movie, which is interesting. There's the snap with the Hulk, who puts on the glove,
Oh yeah.
and he brings
And he
back
snapped.
everybody. Uh,
And then Tony Stark with the huh.
yeah, which they
So
say,
what is that? What does that mean? Like it's all up to whoever's snapping who fucking dies?
yeah, I guess so. It's just like with the Hulk, it was like keep it to where that was another thing. Like in the beginning, we're jumping around a lot here, but
Yeah.
in the beginning, they go and they find Thanos, and he used the stones to destroy the stones, and we get that
Yes.
satisfying head chop by
From Thor.
Thor. And they're like, "What did you do?" He's like, "I went for the head." And then
Right?
I think the whole theater, whenever it was just a black screen and said 5 years later, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" 5 years passed
Yeah.
afterwards. That was insane. And the Hulk snap was bring everybody that we lost back, but still have it be 5 years later. I imagine there's
Yeah.
some people who probably fucking offed themselves in that span of five
Oh yeah,
years.
yeah.
You know what I
Because they're
mean?
all depressed, like, oh my god, my family's gone. What the fuck? Boom.
I don't think they got to come back. So there's gonna be some
Yeah.
displaced families
Reper-
there.
repercussions to that snap.
Yeah.
And then what about the snap? Okay, so then Iron Man, when he snapped, Thanos from
Take out
2014
take out
dies.
Thanos and his entire army. I liked that you see his army going away and you just see him walking. He's like, he knows what's fucking happening. He goes to sit
Yeah,
down.
but like,
Fucking,
okay, so if he's gone, does the other original snap ever happen?
yeah.
Mm,
This time travel shit
right?
has me so
It
fucked,
fucks with
dude.
everything, dude, because he's dead.
That was
He fucking
2014
flashed to the
Thanos,
future.
right? And he
Huh?
fought. That was 2014 Thanos, right?
Yes.
Not the one that got his head chopped off, obviously.
Not the one that did the snap.
Right. Yeah, that Thanos hadn't done the original snap yet. I think
Yeah.
in that sense, well, no. Yeah, the Russo brothers really fucked themselves with this whole time travel shit, dude. I don't
They
understand
opened
how
up
that
a
works,
big
dude.
can of worms with this shit.
And that's kind of what the trailer to Spider-Man kind of
Spider-Man,
said.
yeah.
They were like, oh, they said the snap
Multiverse.
opened up a tear
And
in the
they
universe, and he's like, "You're
and
saying
they
it's
said the
multiverse?"
multiverse.
Yeah,
Yeah, they said multiverse, so you know what's going on. This
bro.
just opened
At
up.
some point, the X-Men are just gonna come in to this universe
Yeah,
and be like, "What's going
it
on
just
here?"
opened up like a whole can of worms. Like, dude, they're just gonna be able to say, "Oh well, whatever. I guess the snap.
Yeah,
I guess that time travel and snap thing, fucking whatever. That's why these guys are here now."
so convenient that uh, Peter Parker and his entire high school
Was half
was
like, come
snapped.
on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like all of
that's
his.
what they're gonna do.
Yep, they're gonna go. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Why aren't some of these kids 5 years older? Oh, they all went away during the snap. Okay,
Right?
nice guys, I guess.
Hey, how come this? Oh, the snap.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a lot of the issues I have with the movie is that it does have like these weird questions where you're like,
Right?
why is this going on and this going on? I do
And
want to
Thor's
talk more about.
hammer, like,
Yeah, he takes Thor. Thor takes the hammer from the Dark World, or whatever time period the Dark World happened, and goes to the future
yes,
with it. Does Thor not have the hammer in the Dark World? I'm pretty. I don't know. I
I'm
heard that
pretty
movie
sure he does, dude.
sucked, so I never watched it. But I'm pretty sure he probably had his hammer. So you're saying he just takes the hammer? And that was a cool moment though. Whenever Captain
Right?
America picks up the hammer, obviously
Yeah.
everybody in the theater freaked the
Went
fuck out
nuts.
for that shit. They were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah!" And it's like, yeah, everybody was doing that shit.
Okay, I get that he can pick it up. I don't get that he can summon it. I don't like
But he
that
could
part.
go like
I
this,
like,
summon it.
yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that he can summon it, dude. I like the fact that he could pick it up tight. Oh, we all knew this motherfucker could pick it up ever since fucking Age of Ultron, dude. Like, he was just fucking with Thor. We all knew he could pick it up. But come on, to summon it, dude, that guy's not a god. Like, he's fuck Captain America.
uh, here's where they could kind of explain that is that if you're worthy enough to pick up Mjolnir, you
Then you're
become
worthy enough to summon it.
you become Thor. Like you are Thor
Okay,
when you pick it up.
okay.
So you should
Be able
essentially
to
have
summon
the
it.
powers of Thor. Like some people
Okay.
have issues with him being able to do the whole lightning thing whenever he did it.
Yeah.
Well, when you have Mjolnir, and you're worthy enough to use it, you are Thor.
Thor. Okay.
So
I get it now.
yeah.
I
Um,
was kind of just like, God damn, dude, they totally fucking, I don't know. They mind fucked me on that part a little.
right. Yeah, but that was still so. And I like the little funny moment whenever they traded because like
Oh
Thor,
yeah.
Thor had Mjolnir. He's like, no, take the little one, man.
No.
Give
Yeah,
me
he gave
Stormbreaker
him.
back.
Yeah, he gave him the axe and fucking. He gave him the hammer. That shit
Yeah,
was funny.
it was cool, dude. Oh man, and Fat Thor, dude. Fat Thor's my fucking spirit animal, man.
I
He's
love that
great,
guy.
dude. We were joking
Yeah.
around, with the whole multiverse shit, and I said, bro, they could totally just have a movie with Fat Thor and Ripped Thor in the same fucking movie.
Right.
It'd be so fucking great.
And then like how they set up the next Guardians is tight because obviously Thor is gonna be in that shit.
as Guardians of the Galaxy. That's how they're gonna do
I
it.
bet that's gonna be like a colon, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as Guardians of the Galaxy or some bullshit.
Dude, and at the end, whenever he's on the ship with Peter Quill, and he's like,
And he's like, yeah,
everybody
we all
knows.
know.
Yeah. Like, yeah,
I
me.
was dying.
Of course. Of course.
And then he's just looking at the map and switching it. And he's like, I'm the captain. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit was so funny. That's gonna be a good movie. I'm glad they got James Gunn back. Obviously,
right.
He's working on
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they're not calling it Suicide Squad 2. I think they're calling it The Suicide Squad.
Because they fucked up on the first one so bad, or what?
Oh yeah, yeah, they did. They did that pretty bad. I wonder if Dave Bautista is gonna try to sneak his way into the Suicide Squad because he loves James Gunn so much. You think he'll do that?
Nah. I don't think so. I mean, they probably already have to be filming that movie, you know?
True, because I don't think he's gonna work on the new Guardians of the Galaxy until Suicide
He's done
Squad.
with that.
There's probably some sort of contractual shit going on there, you know.
Agreement, yeah.
Working with DC and then going to Marvel, you know, they probably don't want him to go back and forth on those companies.
Well, you know, Disney is like they're crazy, dude.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about when it comes to Avengers? I feel like we haven't really said that much about it. We've been pretty top level. I mean, we've spoiled a few things.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it was a good movie. It was my favorite fucking Avengers. Like I said, like they went to like the greatest hits thing. I don't know. Ant-Man was tight. I like his whole arc in that movie.
I love Ant-Man. Bro, the rat saved the entire fucking galaxy. One rat. One New York, or not even New York, I guess LA rat saved the entire galaxy because it pushed a button on the fucking
San Francisco.
San Francisco. That's where they're at. That's right. And Ant-Man. Because it pushed a button in the van that was in like a lockup.
Right.
That's so insane. And then you see him fly out. It's like, I get why they did that because it's kind of funny. You know what I mean? That, you know, it's fucking rat. It's like, at the same time, it's like, really? Like, that's how you're going to explain Ant-Man coming back? Okay, whatever. I guess you can't.
Hey, that's fine with me.
Dive deep into every single little thing. You know what I mean? Obviously.
Yeah.
And he came back. He's like, 5 years has passed, but it only was 5 hours to him. And, you know, and that's how they figure out time travel.
The one thing that I'm disappointed about is the Hulk not being Hulk. I mean, yeah, that shit was funny. But dude, he was not the Hulk, dude. He was not smashing.
No, he wasn't
just
doing
like
Hulk.
I'm smart Hulk.
Yeah. Well, that's, you know, I guess there's several comics that kind of have Professor Hulk in it. That's what they call him in the comic. And I guess that's what they're going for there. But I don't know.
I want to see him return to some smashing.
Yeah. I kind of did hate it when they went back to the battle in New York and they were like, you might need to smash a few things, Hulk. And he's like, kind of embarrassing though. And then he's just like,
yeah. I was hoping him and old Hulk could fucking, you know, lock arms and fucking do a fucking hoedown on somebody, dude.
That would have been dope. We did see a Captain America versus Captain America fight though. It's pretty dope.
That was pretty cool.
And then he was I liked it when he was like, I can do this all day, and the fucking older Cap's like, yeah, I know. That shit was
And the whole Hell Hydra thing. That
yeah,
shit was
that was good.
hilarious.
America's Ass was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tied in a lot of the old movies really cool. Like I thought it was
They
I
even
thought it
made
was cool.
Thor: The Dark World better, which apparently was a trash movie. I never watched it, but they
Man,
somehow
that's what everybody says that about Iron Man 3 too. Like, dude, that movie was good. Fuck all of you guys who say Iron Man 3 sucks. You guys can all suck it.
but I think I kind of believe them more with Thor 2 just because even Thor 1 was kind of garbage. There hasn't been a good Thor like Thor Ragnarok was the best
Thor
Thor
1 was
movie.
good, dude. I
Nah.
like Thor 1, dude.
Thor 1's okay. It's not great though. Yeah. I'm gonna stand by that.
He That's a good movie, dude. That and Iron Man 3.
I don't
Both underappreciated fucking Marvel movies.
I think I've watched the first half of Iron Man 3 and the second half of Iron Man 3, but I've never watched it from start to finish.
Okay. So that kid, dude, when we were watching at the end of that movie, when Tony Stark's fucking dead,
That's
that
another
that
thing we
kid
didn't mention. The snap that Tony Stark did killed him
killed himself.
because he's a
Yes.
normal fucking person. The reason that the
Yes.
Hulk didn't die from it, which I mean, it still fucked him up really good, is because like it's basically gamma radiation whenever you do the snap.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm pretty much built to do this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? And,
So that kid at the end, dude, is the kid from fucking Iron Man 3. Me and my buddy looked at each other in the movie theaters and was like, who the fuck is that kid just standing there by himself? Because they kind of have them standing in groups, which is weird. Like, oh, there's fucking Hulk. Oh, there's fucking Scarlet Witch. Blah, blah, blah. There's that. There's them. And then that one fucking kid, me and my buddy looked at each other like, dude, who the fuck is that? So like I went home and like I started looking shit up, and it's the actor from fucking Iron Man 3, who's a
mhm.
little kid who helps Tony Stark when his suit is all fucked up.
Yep.
So a lot of people are saying that's gonna be the next Iron Man, but I kind of, I kind of, I, it's gonna take a while for me to accept that. I don't know.
I kind of
I don't think
disagree on
so.
that,
Like
only
just because of
because
that new Spider-Man trailer,
yeah, and
right?
they're like, you got to step up. Who's gonna be the next
Right?
Iron Man and blah blah. It's like you're putting a lot of pressure on a teenager, Nick Fury. Come on, dude. Like, back
Right?
the fuck
I
up
like
a
the
little
part
bit,
where
dude.
him and Happy are like arguing about who's going to talk to Nick Fury when they answer the phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, he's like, "Dude, what the hell? You just ghosted Nick Fury?" I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah.
He's like,
Nobody
"Nobody
goes,
does that."
yeah, nobody goes to Nick Fury. And then obviously he comes back and he fucking tranks his buddy, the fat.
Yeah.
What's the fat kid's name? Ned, I believe.
Yeah, Ned, I
I'm
think.
not. I'm not fat shaming the kid. I'm just saying the kid is fat.
Well, that's
Like,
yeah. I mean, come on. How else are you're not going to say the kid that's in fit shape that's Spider-Man's friend?
yeah, obviously. Just for the one person who may get triggered. Oh, we called him a fat kid. Like, shut up.
Eh,
He's a
come
fat
on.
kid, man. Come on. But
He probably doesn't. That guy probably doesn't care that Brian from Florida is fucking telling him that he's fat. I'm
yeah,
sure that guy gets it way worse.
that kid probably made a couple $1 million for being Peter Parker's best friend in a movie, so he probably doesn't give a fuck what any of us say.
Right? I wouldn't. I would be like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me lay in this bed full of money for like acting for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, I thought it was cool, that scene. We got kind of a glimpse of it in the trailer where Cap fucking straps the shield back on, but we see why he's doing that. Thanos really fucked him up, and then you see like Thanos's army coming in, and it's just this giant army, and then Cap, and it's like, yep, this is where Cap's gonna fucking die right here. He's gonna fucking leave it
Yeah.
all out there, and then you just hear, "On your left, Cap." and it's fucking Doctor Strange bringing everybody in. And when I mean
Yeah, that part
everybody, I
was
mean
cool.
fucking everybody, like all of
That
Wakanda.
whole part was
Oh
tight.
yeah, everybody who got snapped is back. You know, you have that nice moment with Tony and Peter,
Where
Spider-Man.
they're like embrace each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It was a nice little moment. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then like, what happens after that, or in that the battle was okay, but let's be honest, it was a giant CG battle. I mean,
right.
and that can be good, but like I hate it when some movies get a pass on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like DC movies never get a pass on that. You know, whenever a
Well,
giant CG battle happens, but Marvel movies do
this
a lot
one you
of
kind of
times.
had to give them a pass though, because they're fucking bringing back everyone. Like,
That's right.
that's fine. I mean, it was okay, but I think the real battle was the Thanos, Thor, Cap, and Iron Man, right? Those three
Yeah,
fighting Thanos. That shit
yeah,
was tight.
that shit was dope. And then the big battle happened, and then you had the really awesome uh, part of the battle where some people, especially sensitive little man babies out there, might have thought that this was a little too much, but I actually thought it was awesome when all the DC or not Marvel chicks
The
came
chicks,
together
yeah, got
and
together.
fucking like
Yeah,
were
that was cool.
fucking shit up. I thought that was awesome. Uh, honestly, you know, I think they've done a good job of building up strong female characters, and that was a good. They kind of had that a little bit in Infinity War too. They had that same kind of fight, but they had
With
it even
Scarlet Witch
more.
and Black Widow.
Yeah, they had it even
Yeah,
more with this one, obviously.
Endgame. And dude, you know what? Like they could have totally just like had Captain Marvel come back and just beat Thanos and everybody and just be like, "'Cause Captain Marvel, blah blah blah. She's like fucking Superman of Marvel."
Yeah,
But I'm glad they kind of like had Thanos punk her ass there a little bit and show that like she ain't all powerful, you know,
right,
which was good because that's what I thought they were gonna do. Like as soon as she flew through his ship, I was like, oh, it's over. Let's
right,
start
right.
fucking wrapping it up. But she got like humanized almost when Thanos took that fucking stone and switched hands and fucking punked her ass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It shows that she's not the baddest of badasses. I don't know. I felt like her movie didn't really do her justice in that either. I was like, Thor took a dying star to the chest and survived it. I mean, that's
Yeah,
probably
right.
like a lot, like,
But like when he's like battling people, they don't make him invincible like that, you know? Which
yeah,
is I appreciate that. Cause like you can't have a Superman figure come in and just fuck and like destroy everybody. I'm invincible, you can't fuck with me. Like it makes the movie kind of boring.
true. You can't have, and that's why a lot of Superman movies, besides the old Christopher Reeves movies, really, don't really do very well, or people don't
Yeah.
really, I liked, uh, uh, shit, what's the newest Superman dude's name?
Henry
Yeah,
Cavill or whatever.
I liked
He's
him
gonna be
actually.
Geralt.
He's gonna be Geralt of Rivia in the Netflix. Yep, I think that's gonna be interesting. I don't know. They showed pictures of him. He looks
He needs a
okay.
fucking beard.
Yeah, I think they're doing young
But it's
Geralt
gonna be
though.
yeah,
So,
young Geralt, which is
yeah,
fine. But like, I like Witcher 3 Geralt. He looks sexier.
yeah, yeah. He looks like he can slay some more poon in Witcher 3 for sure.
Yeah, and some monsters.
Yeah, slaying monsters and poon. There's your tagline right there. Shit. Endgame, man. It looks like it's probably gonna be number one in number one box office. It looks like it's probably gonna surpass Avatar, which I think good for it because Avatar kind of
Yeah.
fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
I never even watched it because I don't care.
I watched it in theater when it first came out, and this is now what 11 years ago, and they're still
Really?
talking about the 5 sequels that are gonna eventually come out.
5?
Maybe 4. No, 4 sequels. Like they're working on 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now. Yeah, so 4 sequels, and like
Sweet, dude. That we're never gonna watch.
they just recently delayed those movies again. Like Avatar 2 was supposed to come out next year, and now it's gonna come out in 2021. Avatar 3 was gonna be
Avatar 3.
2020.
Dude, this is bullshit, dude. They're
Yeah,
just paying these people to like not put a movie out.
I know. Why the fuck doesn't James Cameron just make a different movie at this point? I mean,
Right?
it's been 11 years now. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy,
What the
dude.
fuck is he doing?
Yeah, what the fuck you do? Like he's going to die before Avatar 2 actually does come out. I almost, I don't want to jinx the man, but I
What a
feel like that's
dick.
going to fucking happen, dude. Like because that's a long time to be working on a sequel to a movie. I'm so like
Yeah.
I guess there are exceptions, like Escape to New York to Escape from LA was like
And
fucking
Escape to
15
LA was
years, dude.
whack.
And Escape to LA was what it was. It
You
was
had
literally a
fucking Kurt Russell
retreading.
surfing, dude.
Yeah, it was a retreading of the first one, and then you had something ridiculous like Kurt Russell surfing. And wasn't there another part where he
As
was
Snake
playing
Plissken, dude.
basketball?
I think so, dude.
I think he was playing basketball in that movie too. And it's like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? There was a third one a third one of a script that got written called
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Escape from Earth is what it was called.
Yes. Escape from a bad movie.
Yeah, that shit never got made. But actually, if you there's this movie. I want to say the movie is called Lockout, and it's pretty much Escape from New York, but in space. I'm not even lying. So
Escape from space.
I feel like they might have taken that Escape from Earth script and like retooled it to make this movie called Lockout. I could be totally wrong on that, but it's totally like seems like an Escape from New York movie. Like even the premise of this guy's a fucking criminal and we're gonna take him out of jail to fucking rescue the president's daughter or whoever it is. You know what I mean?
I
It's
love
like
those storylines.
it's totally
I
that
can't
kind of
do it.
storyline.
He's like, I
And then
can't do it, but you have to. Okay, I will.
yeah. And then at the end of it, Escape from New York, famously, he he has the tapes that he was supposed to acquire that had like some important information, and he just fucking rips them up. And then in Escape from L.A., he even is like that was the one where at the end, like an EMP is about to go off, and he's right there at the computer. Like all he has to do is hit one button to fucking make the EMP not go off, and he's just like, you know what, fuck it, and walks away and lets the EMP go off, and it's fucking. It's like, all right, well, no electronics on there, buddy. I guess.
Right? Those movies are great.
They are Escape from LA is a ridiculous
It's
fucking
great.
movie, dude. But it's also
It's like one of those good bad movies.
exactly. Yeah, I have like the special edition DVD, not even Blu-ray of Escape from New York. But I don't think
Oh, I
I
was about
own
to
a
say,
Switch from
Escape from
LA.
LA? Oh my
I
god,
don't think
dude,
I
what are you
have
doing with your life?
a Yeah. But we kind of got off track of Endgame, but I think we pretty much touched on the main things of Endgame. Uh,
Yeah, I
Tony
mean, we
Stark's
spoiled the fuck
dead.
out of the end.
Yeah, Tony Stark's dead. Fucking no more Captain America. He went on to live a life with Peggy Carter.
Oh, and Falcon is the new Captain America,
Oh
which I
yeah,
thought was weird. I thought that they would have made Bucky.
yeah. But they kind of set up Bucky to be the White Wolf. They even call
Okay.
him White Wolf in
Oh yeah, in Black Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah.
No,
It's like
Infinity War.
yeah, Infinity War. You're right. Which is a whole nother character
Okay.
in the Marvel universe. So I guess he's gonna be that. And they also have a Bucky and Falcon show coming to Disney Plus. I totally
Which is cool, and it's probably gonna be Falcon as Captain America, right? Like,
they could probably call that show Captain America and the Winter Soldier now.
right?
Yeah, they could totally
Because
probably.
since I think that's what they're gonna explore with that show. Now that I'm sitting here and thinking about it, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like trying to make my dinner, dude.
Oh, you're good, dude. We're about to wrap this thing up here in a little bit. I know you have some stuff to do. I got some stuff to do. So,
Oh yeah, fucking good old Overwatch. About
that
to reach gold, baby.
sweet, sweet Overwatch. Yeah, I got to do something. There's like a work party going on.
Oh yeah.
I'd probably rather stay home and play more Days Gone, but might as well show my face over at this work party. But,
Yeah.
any closing thoughts before we wrap this up, buddy?
I don't know. Go see if fucking Endgame again if you haven't. I'm gonna go see it. I think Friday with my kids.
I,
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
I want to see it again, and I think that's you're like everybody should just go see it again, so that awful, awful movie Avatar can get knocked down. All right,
It's
that
not. They
movie.
haven't taken that spot yet.
No, they took Titanic spot, which is number 2, and they're
Oh,
getting really
good
close.
old Titanic.
Uh, so yeah, which honestly,
Draw me like one of your French girls, Brian.
right? Yes, that's great. But yeah, they're at number 2. They just surpassed Titanic, and I think there's so much momentum going on with this movie. I think it's gonna easily surpass Avatar. But
I hope so.
just in case
I
it
mean,
does,
Avatar's so lame.
it's not good.
I can't believe they made a land at Disney fucking World of it. Trip me out.
They probably had to fucking find some way to
To
make up
cash in
for
on
all
it.
the money they're spending on these fucking movies that are never coming out.
Right?
But all right, man. I'll let you get to your food. For everybody else, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
We spoiled the hell out of Endgame. Talked a little bit about uh, Days Gone and what Sony might be doing. If you like this, please like it, subscribe, share with your friends, and have a nice day. Cheers.
Later. Mm-hmm.